Welcome back to another cult horror movie review. We're taking a trip over to Canada this week as we're talking about My Bloody Valentine, a Canadian slasher that is one of the more high-end movies to come out during the height of the subgenre during the early 1980s. And I think that I got a little more than what I bargained for, but in a good way, and I was pleasantly surprised. But before we get going, if there's a cult horror movie you'd like me to review, just leave me a comment down below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to never miss out on another bad movie review every Friday and cult horror movie review every Tuesday. I was pretty scared because I thought that I was gonna watch nothing more than a dumb, flavorless, and boring slasher movie. There have been a lot of them. But My Bloody Valentine sets itself apart, more or less, from all of that. Sure, it's full of horror cliches, and it's not very inventive, the characters are very one-dimensional, but yeah, it was better than a lot of its counterparts, and it sets itself apart most notably thanks to the bigger budget it had, which thankfully gave it more of a polished look. The acting is okay for this type of genre, and the cinematography is good. The crew actually shot the film in real mines. That was a good idea. It brings an authentic and realistic look, as well as the gloomy and grey look of the rural town. In a small town, the people are preparing to celebrate Valentine's Day for the first time in 20 years. There's a decades-old folktale about a miner roaming around the place and slaughtering people with a pickaxe. The story goes that during Valentine's Day in 1960, there were a couple of awful murders that shocked and traumatized the town forever. The man behind those crimes was Harry Warden. He had gone totally insane after he became the last survivor of an explosion down in the mines, killing everybody else. But yet, people start turning up dead again, killed in the most horrific manners, which leads the young partygoers of the town to ask themselves if Harry Warden really just was a silly legend.
It can really happen again.
It's a disturbing movie that has an effect on you. It's not Academy Award winning material, but for what it is, and for the genre that it comes from, My Bloody Valentine does a fairly good job at delivering audiences its horror and bloody goods. I'm partial to it because I like the mining mask that the killer is wearing. It's a great one, and I would rank it as one of the best horror movie villain masks. Those point of view shots where we hear him breathing in his mask are intense and effective. Apparently the actor who played him still has this mask at home to this day. The director came to Paramount Pictures in 2001 with an idea for a long-awaited sequel, but the studio turned him down, which is why we never got a Harry Warden franchise, which is too bad. I think he deserved a little more. We could have given him a shot, but after all, sequels to slashers tend to be absolute crap, so maybe it's for the better. The reason the studio gave is that it didn't do very well commercially speaking when it was first released. And one of the reasons is because the special effects caused controversy. The Motion Picture Association of America demanded that the gore be toned down, which made for a less attractive film. I saw the uncut version, and I don't see what the big deal was all about. It's certainly violent, but not nearly as bloody as other movies that didn't face the same form of censorship. I could think of films like The Evil Dead or Reanimator, so why pick on this one so much? I didn't find it as gory as people said it was. I really did not. I didn't see the cut version, but the editing is supposed to be awkward and badly done. Anyways, there was a remake in 2009 that was released to honor the original, but I preferred the first one, mainly because I found that the CGI used in the remake was bad. There you have it. If you're looking for an intense holiday-themed horror slasher experience, I would definitely recommend you check out My Bloody Valentine.
Who is that?